You ever you ever read any of his books? The old ones?
No.
I I know he wasn't Marvel, but he wasn't DC either back in the day. He was Charleston. The funny thing about Charleston Comics is they published, they also published Hustler, the nudie mag.
Yeah, wherever the money is, I guess.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
They went from publishing a kids comic to publishing issues of Hustler too.
That's a little left to right.
You're watching me, aren't you?
Yeah, you got.
Okay. Let's see. Door. Okay. I thought it was just go straight again. Okay, Matt, tell me where to go.
I went probably through one of those orange openings, but I don't know which one.
Through one of the orange openings. Wow, that helps.
Well, I don't know which one. Press options. Something yours to support your skills.
Okay. I will press what it tells me to press.
Options is, yeah, that's options.
Right here?
You got it.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything.
I'm watching you. I'm here. I'm watching you trying to figure this out.
Trying to figure out how to...
That's got some kind of force field on it, so you can't go through that one.
Can I bash it? And...
Try other ones. They're all like that. You can go down there.
I am. Okay.
We're going down that tunnel.
Yeah. At the end, you gotta fight Brainiac. I hope this isn't going backward. I honestly don't know. It's been so long. I played this on the PS. Okay, that's a wall. You can't go any further down.
Try a different one then.
Okay. A couple of the computers, if I remember right, are actually, actually blocking the way, or whatever. That's if I remember correctly.
Wonder why superheroes wear capes. You think about it, wouldn't they get snagged on shit all the time?
Yeah, again, in Watchmen, the guy his cape gets stuck in a revolving door, and the mobsters gun him down. And that's how he dies. The guy's name's Dollar Bill. He had his own series for a little while there, but according to the dude that works at my comic store, it didn't go over well, so, you know. You never know. It didn't go over well. Anyway, I can't believe you've never seen Watchmen though. It would totally be up your alley.
They're falling off.
Yeah, they're falling off again. Yeah, they're falling off again. My ear itches. So, anyway.
Run out to my car real quick.
See, there's a little map in the corner. Little map in the corner. Oh.
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way.
For the room.
Oh, yay, more security. Just what we needed. Again, why can't you guys ever be friendly? Why can't it be like, oh, we're helping you? Oh, we're helping you. We've always... No.
Motion detected in the hallways.
Yeah. Did you ever
There's
pick
a
up
high
any of the
security
Marvel
nexus up
vs.
ahead.
DC
Get
ones?
through and use the
Did your
transport
dad
tube.
have any of those?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Those are worth a pretty penny too. Those are in the Those were in the 1970s as well. It wasn't Marvel or DC. They did. It was both companies. You had Spider-Man meets Superman. It was really cool. I watched a video on it on top of the fourth wall. One of the big boys at Blip, so I know you don't watch that, but still, it was pretty cool. Just thinking that they were able to work out their differences for like that, you know, that issue.
Just keep going down.
Yeah, I mostly just watch shit on YouTube. Like last couple days, all I've been watching on YouTube is
You're
just
trying to go up.
a bunch of eyewitness videos on Bigfoot.
Eyewitness videos on Bigfoot.
Yeah, like people seeing
Okay,
if they saw Bigfoot.
say they did catch Bigfoot. What would you do with it? Say they gave you the go ahead. You wouldn't kill it, would you?
If I seen it in front of me,
Yeah.
You mean like I'm out in the woods with a gun and there it is?
Mm-hmm.
If it's coming at me, I'm gonna shoot it. If it's not, I'm not gonna shoot it because...
But say it was like you were the guy that made that Patterson footage. The one where the thing's just walking by. You wouldn't shoot
Roger
it.
Patterson. No, because I'd probably be in too much shock. Like, I'd be just like, duh, just watch it, walk away.
You know, Patterson was dying of cancer at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, he only lived like, he died in what, 72? Like, he lived much longer. I think he filmed that in 69 or something? 60,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Died in 72 or something like that. He wrote a few books before that too, before he filmed that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of videos too with the other guy that was with him, Bob Gimlin. Those are the two guys. They call the real people call it the Patterson film, or they call it the Patterson Gimlin film.
The real
Either
hard.
way.
So you were saying the real hardcore ones call it the Patterson Gimlin film.
Yeah, that's the one that that's the one everybody says is supposed to be real. They've had Hollywood guys watch the video and stuff, and well, you gotta remember they didn't have the technology back then to, you know, CGI crap. So whatever was there,
It was there.
It's either real or it's somebody in a suit. There's no in betweens. So they have a lot of these experts, and the thing that's weird is you can see like muscle movement. I don't know how the hell you can't even do that today with any suits. Muscle movement on like a gorilla suit. And the other thing that was strange is that it had breasts. And
it did?
Yeah.
It was a lady?
Well,
Get
yeah,
out.
the name of the Bigfoot has been nicknamed Patty. It's because of Patterson, and it's a female, so they named it Patty.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you watch the. Yeah, I'll put a link on. I'm gonna find this video. I'm gonna put a link on your thing to watch it later. It's a stabilized version by a guy called M.K. Davis. He's done the best stabilization. You'll see the breasts, and they're great big ones too.
They're great.
So I don't know why somebody put. I don't know how come somebody would put that on a costume.
Yeah.
And then, if they did put it on a costume, how the hell do they look so real? Because they're moving like a woman. They don't look fake at all. So,
I recently read the Mothman Prophecy, the book.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Those ones, I gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess. Yeah, that's cryptic. The one person watching's probably you, right?
I don't know. I know I'm watching it.
It says one person, so I'm guessing it's you. I totally forgot I was playing. That's why it seemed like if it seemed like I stopped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, eh. Steele just gave up for a little while there. He was like,
Trying to find this one. Oh, I found it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the one. Alright, so I'm not saying watch it now, I'm just gonna put the link on your page. I guess you can't do comments on your page or something.
I have an old YouTube, site, so.
No, it's not a big deal.
still here? You still there, Cryptic?
Yeah, dude, I'm sending a link to not your video that's live, the last one.
Yeah.
World According to Bob Young Justice, Season 3.
Yeah.
Okay, there. When you see a link there sometime in the future, that's the Bigfoot Patterson film. It's
Yeah.
it's the short clip of it, and it's all stabilized, so you don't have the jiggling all over the place. It's been stabilized by this guy called M.K. Davis. He used to work for NASA. He knows his stuff, and he's the guy who's done the best job in the whole world of stabilizing it. And you'll see the breasts, man, and you know they're real. They're not like somebody sewed up a costume and made them. But it shows you. Like I said, I don't know. I'm. If somebody
Okay,
said,
am I still in the hole? I'm still in the
somebody
hole.
said, "Here's
aren't I?
$100." If somebody said to me, "Here's $100," it's $300, but I only can do one thing with it. I have to say the Patterson film was real, or the Patterson film was wrong. And if my answer's right, I get to double the money. My answer would be that the Patterson film was real. That's what people see and call Bigfoot. That's
Oh
what
no,
it was.
I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah,
But-
like I don't.
Now-
I take a grain of salt. Don't jump on everything, but that looks pretty convincing.
Do
and
you
that was
think
back in
that
the
if
60s.
there is such a thing as Bigfoot, there is different species of Bigfoot, or is it all just one thing?
Well, it seems like the ones in Asia, the ones that people see in Asia aren't as big as the ones that are over in North America. North America seems to have the bigger ones. South America has big ones, but not as big as ours. Like North America has the biggest. I was just watching the other day, and it was like an hour show with this woman from Scotland. They're saying they see them over in Scotland in the wooded areas. So yeah, they might be a variety in a way. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's.
I totally think there's variety, though. I myself, just speaking for me,
Yeah.
you do you.
I don't think they're an ape. I
Really?
don't think they're a lost ape, though. No.
You don't think they're a lost ape?
No. Too intelligent. I think you gotta understand. It's gonna sound funny, but I got a lot of proof to back it up. That's like not just my word, but I think that they're what's left of the giants that used to be here. But they're a real watered down version, like kind of like almost. Like I mean, like I think that all the big mega structures in the world, the pyramids, were built by the giants. When I say giants, I'm not talking like
You're talking like the
100
giants from the Bible, like Goliath.
Yeah, like these things would be like they went down in height. They had supposedly during the flood they were like massive, like unbelievable that you wouldn't even believe. But then after the flood, all the oxygen levels changed and all that, and you can't have dinosaurs no more. Nothing can grow big. So it seemed like the dinosaurs or the giants started to go down to where once you hit the Bible talking about like Goliath and that, it didn't seem to be any more than 10, 12, 15 feet.
Really?
But that's pretty scary though. And I think that all this stuff that
I
you
know.
see was
I'm
built
stuck in a hole,
before-
Matt.
I think all this stuff was built before the flood. And there's a lot of evidence from scholars, like videos you watch. I'm not talking about some guy in his bedroom making a YouTube video. I'm talking
I
like
know.
people that have been there, archaeologists and stuff. And they say that,
Going up or down?
I fell.
that there's wa-
I fell
they say there's
downward.
water damage on the Sphinx and the pyramid. Pretty crazy. Just goes to show there wasn't
Okay.
water.
So, have you ever seen the one, that we just recently, I and my friend watched Genesis history. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, but that doesn't, there's so much stuff that didn't make sense and like almost like stuff's missing. And I never understood that, so I thought it was all just kind of made up. But then, as I got a lot older, and I found out what parts are missing, and then it all makes sense. Like, for some reason, they kept the Book of Enoch and the Book of Giants out of the Bible. And when they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, they found the Book of Giants and the Book of Enoch with the Dead Sea Scrolls. And
That'd be about
the Ethiopians actually, they've always had the copy of the Book of Enoch. But when I guess like when the Romans took over the church, the emperor, he changed a lot of stuff that he didn't like to be put in the Bible. And I imagine he didn't like the giant stuff. And he didn't like the part about angels having sex with women.
Yeah. You're talking more Matt's ballpark, though. My friend Matt, that's his ballpark. My ballpark is actual science they taught you in school. And
Well,
I'm good at
I
his...
hear you there. I hear you there. So this is fair. This is fair enough to say. If you want some science, there's a thing called Lovelock Cave.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Arizona. I think it's in Arizona, and the natives down there have a story about how they used to fight with red-haired giants, that probably like about 10, 12 feet tall, because these giants used to eat them and war with them. So then all these native tribes, they gathered together, and they killed a bunch, got all these giants
Hey,
inside
buddy.
this cave.
Welcome. Just talking to my pal Cryptic. Hey, listen, man, if you want to post comment, go ahead, feel free. We're all friends here. I mean, there's another guy watching too. Hasn't posted comment yet, but well,
Bob, the story about these all these Indians, how they get these giants in a cave. Somehow they get them in a cave, and they end up putting a bunch of wood in front of the cave, and they set this wood on fire, and supposedly they must probably died of smoke, right? So that's the story.
yeah.
Now that's kind of sound. Now listen, that sounds like okay, that's a nice story. But then there's more. See, after hundreds and hundreds of years later, that cave that cave got occupied by bats, and the bats filled that cave right up full of bat guano, if you know what that is. Well, back in those days, they used bat guano to make like gunpowder.
Yeah,
So these guys,
we have something here in the States called the Guano Act, that you can actually own land based on this Guano Act if you're rich enough.
huh?
It's actually pretty,
Now
The
here's
other-
where the science.
The other
Here's
guy
where the
left,
science-
and now it's just you and me again.
Here's where the science part comes in. Well, all these many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years later, these guys go out there. They're digging out that cave to get all the bat guano they can get, so they can sell it. Because people buy it for gunpowder back then.
Yep.
And as they're in there digging,
Just want to talk to him. Just talk.
they end up finding these giants. What was left of the giants, and ones that were like, I don't know, like 18 inches long. That's a pretty big foot. So this is like recorded, So you know how the cavemen used to put like they put their hand on the side of the cave and blow paint on it, and then when they move their hand, there's a handprint.
Yeah.
Well, that MK Davis guy, he went to that cave, he wanted to check it out, and he found a handprint in there. And the handprint's like, it's like about
Alright.
3 or 4 times bigger than yours in my hand. And there's thermal ridges. So it's not, somebody didn't just paint it with a brush.
It's not like a normal human dude, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and the thing is, somebody didn't just put it there last week. It's like, you can tell it's like 1,000 years old.
Okay.
But,
where do you stand on time travel then, Cryptic? Because
I don't think that we secretly can do it. But according to Einstein, it can be done. Will we do it? Oh, probably. And when we do it, you and I will never speak again because we'll probably destroy something and change everything. Or, do you know who Ray Bradbury is?
yeah, I know who Ray Bradbury is.
When I was in my 20s, I used to watch Ray Bradbury's theater. It used to always come on at like 7 or 7:30 in the morning. And one of my, it's like, where it shows you the world in the future, and then they're going back into time to hunt dinosaurs, but you got strict rules, and this one guy breaks the rules, and he ends up stepping on like a butterfly. And then when they come back, the government's changed, the language has changed. The one guy, I won't tell you the end because you might want to watch it, but everything's just changed. And it was all the butterfly effect because they went back into time and changed something that...
Sounds like, a parody. I think The Simpsons did a parody of that.
Maybe, yeah, oh yeah, I've seen that.
Where Homer...
Oh, the Treehouse of Horror is one of those ones.
Yeah. Homer steps on, like, everything, and all of a sudden it's just changing back and forth.
Yeah, that's from the Ray Bradbury one that I'm talking about. Because he wrote the story, I do believe.
Was there anyone raining donuts?
No, that they did all the Homer thing. No, they were hunting Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Hey, Bob, why don't you...
But they were only allowed to, like, shoot one that was about to die. So they'd show up 5 minutes before it was going to die. Like, let's say, lightning was going to hit a tree and the tree falls on the Tyrannosaurus Rex, is going to kill it. So they could only kill ones that were about to die. So they'd show up go in the past and show up like 10 minutes before the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to die.
Just he's watching.
Allowed to shoot it. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that we'll try and time travel is possible. Next question would be like, do I think anybody that's time traveled, have they ever come to Earth from somewhere else?
Yeah.
That one I don't know. For all I know, you could be in another planet that's billions of years ahead of us, and maybe one of their vacations is coming here, and they can pick any time zone they want, you know? They can come here, watch Rome, watch the dinosaurs, watch the Revolutionary War, whatever. And it's just a vacation, but they're up in a UFO watching.
Okay,
on their screens and stuff.
I like want to get to a save point, but I'm like stuck, so I'm just gonna play Injustice. Yeah. Right.